Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at XL Trevenant. I'm having a blast with this thing. It's putting in some work. We're going to be teaming it up with our XL Alolan Ninetales as well as Empoleon here. We're going to be leading, I do believe, Ninetales the entire time. All right, so with that said, I really don't have much to say except for some of these battles are going to be pretty awesome. So with that said, please give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy them. Really does help me out quite a bit. Now I am going to, I already did, but I'm going to be starting to do this more often, but I got to be very cautious on how I approach this. It has to be extremely obvious as to somebody taking advantage of a exploit in GBL. So I did upload that video. It's about a minute and 20 seconds or something like that. The most obvious exploit you could ever see right in front of your face. And if it was a coincidence, I'm going to have to tell you this. The chances of them getting this error at the time that they did when I was battling them are about the same odds of you. I don't know. If somebody, actually that's a little far-fetched. It's a very, very, very far-fetched number, okay? Let's just put it that way. You go watch it yourself, okay? With that said, let's get into these battles here. So we're bringing in the Trevenant to farm down. Unfortunately, they're going to be getting to another surf here. Wow, talk about good odds, surviving with 1 HP to get off that surf to do some chip. All right, so we're loaded up. We have that Ninetales in the back. We got 2 shields left. Let's see what they want to do. So they're going to be throwing in their Trevenant. I go right for the Shadow Ball because we still got a Ninetales in the back. We take it out with one shot. In comes the Toxicroak. And since we do have a shield advantage, I think we're looking pretty good as well as energy built up here. Now, we're not going to go straight for the Dazzling Gleam because if I do, well, then we could potentially get a shield and then we're going to be behind. We still have 2 shields. Those counters are not going to be able to cut it for them here. So they're going to go for that Mud Bomb. Of course, they're probably going to go for another one or not. We're going to be able to get to another Weather Ball here. And this will secure the win. And we take the win with the shield left, looking good. All right, on to the next one here. What are we going to see with that Ninetales in the lead? It is going to be a Swampert, and this is perfectly fine. You're not going to really encounter Swamperts that do have Sludge Wave maybe once in a while, but for the most part, they're all going to have Earthquake in both the Classic and in Open Ultra League, at least for this season, while we do see this current meta here. All right, so we're getting off that Weather Ball, letting that first Hydro Cannon go through. Do believe we would want to shield this next one up here. Wow, okay, we're getting a little brave, holding on to the Ninetales. Knowing what we can take here, knowing that we're not going up against a Shadow. Now, see, yeah, let's talk about that. So we should have probably shielded up because now they got a little bit of farm, and Swampert doesn't need much time to gain a bunch of farm. So I guess I had a plan going on here, going with the Trevenant and just build up, and now we're going to see our Registeel. Lovely. So I know I was talking about that Killer Instinct combo breaker yesterday, and watch this lag really quick here. Yeah, there you go. It was a nice little combo breaker. I put in a sound effect for you. Hopefully it was on par. Anyways, we're bringing in our Empoleon to catch a Flash Cannon, which is pretty big. And they got a Giratina back there. Oh, boy. So, yeah, this is not particularly the best position to be put in here, but we're going to try to make a turnaround. So let's see what we can do. We still have Trevenant, and as a matter of fact, this video is highlighting Trevenant, so let's see what it can do with this XL status here. So we're just letting all these moves go through on the Empoleon, holding on to our 2 shields, and things are getting a little bit sweaty here. So we got about half health. That Giratina, ooh, we got a bait, and there we go. We get the first shield. Looking good, looking good. Going for the next Seed Bomb here. What are we going to see? All right, getting both shields. Okay, now we're going to start using our shields. I think it's about that time to go ahead and do that, right? So let's go ahead and see how this does play out here. Thought I'd do something a little bit different there, just throw in some music. I know I wasn't like the most intense battle ever, but I thought it'd be a little bit fun for you guys here, just to mix things up a bit. Anyways, for the next battle, we're going to be met with the Gyarados. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We love to see this here. They're going to be swapping after gaining a bit of energy on that Gyarados into their Drapion, in which we're going to go ahead and throw a Weather Ball here. because we do have Empoleon. Sure, we can go Dazzling Gleam, but that's a lot of energy to get shielded up potentially. I'd rather do a bit of chip damage before we do bring in the Empoleon, which does pretty much wall this thing to some degree because of the steel typing. We're looking pretty dang good. Also, because of the water typing, if they do have Aqua Tail, Sludge Bomb is going to be useless. Crunch is the thing that they're going to want to go for. It is getting stabbed. Also, a chance of lowering the defense. They go for Aqua Tail here. Didn't they have Crunch? I mean, wouldn't you just want to go Crunch, 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 Crunch? All right, so they're going for the next one. Maybe they're just trying to get a shield or something like that. Now we're going to be shielding it up. We'll let this next one go through. It is an Aqua Tail. Easy money. So we've used the shield. They use the shield. We have a bunch of energy here. In comes the Gyarados. Make sure we pick the charge move correctly. Although throwing the Hydro Cannon almost does the same damage to Gyarados. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to gain a good amount of farm. But Ninetales doesn't really care because we do resist the dark, I guess, the crunch that it can do. So they're going for Aqua Tail. Right. Still doesn't really do much. While we do resist the Dragon Breath, we can just sit pretty here and just spam these Weather Balls. They're going to be swapping with barely any health into their Empoleon that they have themselves. Now, Trevenant, it's time for you to shine, buddy boy. We're going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb here to see if we can get a shield. No shield? Fine. That sounds good to me. No problem at all. Now, I think we're low enough for them to take us out with the Drill Peck. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. I figured at this point, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to keep going for the Seed Bomb, whether or not we get the shield or whatever. So they're low enough for us to take them out with the Ninetales here. Their Drill Peck will KO us, I do believe, right? Okay, down we go. And can we farm down? Yes. And they swap, though. Okay. But it is over. It is over. They caught with that. In comes the Empoleon. Oh, my goodness, folks. Folks, did I run my mouth too big? Oh, my goodness. We lost. Are you kidding me? They caught to win. Wow. I forgot about that. All right, good. All right, so now I'm going to say something really quick. These were from Go Battle Day, I think, again. Maybe not. Maybe the next day. But I made this video the day I did these battles, and then I just left it. I didn't want to remember what really happened, so spacing out that battle, that was a good one. No wonder I left it in. It's a real close one. Anyways, we're up against Cresselia here. All right, we've seen this battle a ton of times. No problem at all. And Moonblast does have a chance to lower your stats, but I haven't really seen that happening too often anymore. They did lower the chances of that even occurring, so thank goodness, because it was annoying, because Cresselia can just sit there and just spam it over and over and over and over again. So we're farming them down here, but we have used a shield. We have energy ready to go. We need to be on our toes. It is going to be a Machamp. Oh, this is beautiful. We're going to get this off. We're getting a shield, so now we're even. We're going to go in here with Trevenant. Are they going to stay? Nope, looks like they're going to... Yeah, well, yeah, they are staying. So we throw Seed Bomb because we don't need to go Shadow Ball. Nothing is going to threaten us unless they have Payback. Or Stone Edge. Oh my gosh, it's this one. So they swap into a Charizard, and Empoleon says, yeah, hey, how's it going, buddy? How you doing today? Yeah. So definitely going to shield this up. It was a Blast Burn. I was contemplating maybe a Dragon Claw, but there was no chance for bait, so I figured that it's going to go straight for the Blast Burn, right? In comes Machamp. We're getting that final shield, but we're going to be able to get to another charge move before they're able to get to their Cross Chop, and we take the win with our Empoleon. Looking freaking good. Let's get it. Alrighty. So, folks, the higher I get up on my elo, the more people I'm encountering that are using the freeze trick. So it's really scummy that these losers who are already legends are doing this, and I'm going to expose you. If you think it's funny that you're doing it to me, I will give you your own individual video, and I will expose you like I did the last guy. So keep it up, all right? So we can get all of your names on a list so everybody can see who you are, you absolute losers. So we're up against a Trevenant here. Fantastic, winning this matchup without using a shield. They're coming in with a Galarian Stunfisk. We're going to go straight for the Weather Ball here. Now, as much as I would love to shield... Okay, this is beautiful. So they could have farmed a little bit more. So they're going to immediately take us out. Obviously, we're going to go in here with Empoleon. Well, actually, maybe Trevenant. All right, Empoleon, yeah, that makes more sense. Because they just use their energy. They swap into a Scrafty. So I am kind of starting to panic. I know I can potentially win this here, but it's not looking really good. So I'm going to have a lot of finesse while closing this battle out because it's not good. So we wait for them to get off the power-up punch, and we're just going to go in here and start spamming these Seed Bombs. Obviously, you can go for Shadow Ball, I guess, but that's like shields down, and if you know you're going to be able to KO them with that Shadow Ball over a Seed Bomb, I suppose, and you're just in that perfect situation. But for the most part, just go Seed Bomb, right? All right, so there you go. We're getting both shields, and we still have two ourselves. So now we have to start really playing clever. So I figured, okay, they power-up punch bait us. That's fine. This is going to be able to KO them here, and we still have a shield, so goodbye. Scrafty. And in comes the Galarian Stunfisk, and we are good to go. Now I'm going to let this go through here, no problem, and it is a rock slide, so good thing we called it. And even if they went for Earthquake, Trevenant wouldn't have been able to take them out, so it doesn't really matter at this point. And we're going for the Hydro Cannon, taking the win, and we still won with a damn shield. Let's get it. Into the next battle, folks. What are we going to see? It is going to be a Nidoqueen, a double-edged sword kind of a battle here with the regular one. It's not so much of a threat, I suppose, but yet again, like we've discussed before, and as we all know, it's like almost like a little bit of a trade-off, almost like a similar situation where the normals are doing less damage and are able to take more hits, but the shadows are doing more damage and not able to take more hits. It's almost like, yeah. But anyways, they're going to be able to farm us down here and have a good amount of energy, which is not great. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Empoleon here. Since they've already used a shield, I figured, okay, I'm going to go ahead and shield this Earth Power up and farm them down, and at least we're going to be able to come out of this with energy. They're going to have a counter, of course, and it is going to be that Venusaur, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Drill Peck here, which is going to be doing a lot of damage. We can survive a Frenzy Plant, and it looks like they just threw it as soon as they got to their first one here, so we'll go ahead and let this go through here. Now we'll bring in the Trevenant, which is going to be going up against them with no energy on that Venusaur. Now they do have energy, swapping into their Gyarados, and this is okay. We're going to go straight for the Shadow Ball here, getting it through, which is big. Let's go. So at this point, we're going to just easily throw the Seed Bomb, no problem at all. There's no need to farm down. And the thing that we need to worry about is going to be Crunch. So this is a very nerve-wracking battle here. So let's go. We're going to go just throw Seed Bomb. That Venusaur is so low, it doesn't really matter. This is massively resisted, but with the Shadow Claw damage, oh, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get to no Shadow Claw, but I think Empoleon's going to be able to quick move down here. And 1, 2, 3, and we take the win with water up against a Venusaur. Let's get it. Alrighty, into the next one. What are we going to see? It's an Obstagoon up against our Ninetales, and we'd love to see this battle here. Now, you can't, it's not completely comfortable, so don't think, oh, my Ninetales is just going to run over it. You know, you can one-shot it almost. Not really, but do a lot of damage with Dazzling Gleam. But there's the chance of them shielding it up, so I like to go for the Weather Ball, but they're calling it here. Now, the second Dazzling Gleam is usually where I get them, but that's where they usually shield up. And as you can see, these cross chops are really starting to add up here. So let's see if we can try to get a shield out of them here. No shield, okay. Going for another Weather Ball. And it really varies. It depends on how I feel. How the battle is going, I really don't know. It's almost the same every time up against an Obstagoon, right? But we're still able to not win this. It's a double KO, which I guess is okay because we took care of the threat that's going to take care of both of our back lines. So we're perfect. They bring in a Cresselia. We go Trevenant. This is looking absolutely beautiful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bait. We're getting a shield out of them, and I do believe we actually double bait this Cresselia here. This battle is coming back to me because it was so smooth and nice. Getting to another Shadow Ball, going for the Seed Bomb bait again. There must be something back there that really does not want to see our Trevenant. So I do believe we will shield this up. Why wouldn't we? If they're so dedicated to make sure this thing stays alive and not pass it, I mean, we're definitely shielding up. Going for Shadow Ball now. This will take them out. What you got back there? Swampert. Okay, that explains everything. Going for the Seed Bomb. This is not going to KO, but it's going to bring them down to basically like 3 HP. Well, and like 7 or 10. Yeah, it's low. So we'll let this go through, obviously. In comes our Empoleon, and we just waterfall down, and we take the win. Let's get it. Into our next battle, we're going to be met with a Swampert. Again, you know, Swampert is just an annoying Pokemon to go up against in general. Unless you're a Grass type or you're resisting its moves, you kind of just don't like it at all. Even if it's like this neutral matchup here, because it's so spammy. And when you get hit by a neutral Hydro Cannon, it's not fun. I mean, you just keep spamming it every few seconds. Nothing against the people using it. It is, you know, it's a part of the game. I'm just saying Swampert is difficult to deal with. So we're going to go ahead and swap because I just get nervous here. And they got energy on that damn Swampert. So we need to think about that. But we also have a Trevenant that can handle it, assuming it has Earthquake. And obviously it has Hydro Cannon. Trevenant's going to be able to take care of that. So we're up against the Cresselia here. I mean, honestly, this is great. I really couldn't have asked for anything better. I guess the Trevenant up against it. But technically, I would like the Empoleon to be here right now for this matchup. So we're good. All right, going to let all this go through. This Grass Knot's going to be bringing us low. And I do believe they get to another one. We shield this up, farm down. We want to win this matchup. Come out of here with energy. We let it go through. Why am I miscalling everything? Oh my gosh. I usually always shield up the Empoleon when it comes down to this. I guess I just have a different state of mind right now. Coming in with the Trevenant to farm up, holding on to that shield. Suppose that makes sense. Because they had that Swampert, I think that's why I did it. They're coming in here with a Talonflame. and our Empoleon is gone, and we have Ninetales. What in the heck are we supposed to do? Swapping into our Ninetales. We're going to have to shield this up to really start putting on the pressure here. They go for a Flame Charge, obviously. We get this through here, which is still going to be doing a good amount of damage to the Talonflame, but they're in a position to win. I mean, this is an uphill battle from heck right now that you don't really want to be put in here. Unless you're showcasing some sort of YouTube video and you're able to pull it off, then you want to have this. Oh boy, what the heck is happening here? What's Trevenant going to do? Shield up Flame Charge, and then what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we're going to do. Get to Seed Bomb and take out that Flying and Fire with a Seed Bomb. Yes, good, good, good. And Swampert comes in here. It's not going to be able to KO us here. They go for a Hydro, but the Shadow Claw takes them out. Wow, that was intense. Getting close towards the end there with that Talonflame. Alrighty, so what do we have next? Something about this battle. There's something about this battle. I don't know what it is. I showed the beginning a little bit too long. That usually indicates that there's something. I don't know what happened. But anyways, let's see what's going on here. So, Shadow Politoed, okay. This is a good matchup for us. Unless they have Blizzard, right? I think they actually do have Blizzard. They trick us. And I have all this energy and they take me out right here. I think that's a really damn shame. Oh my gosh. You know how... I know that hurt you folks watching as well. I know that hurt you watching too. Going down with 2 shields, all that energy, and a good matchup. Ha! Yeah, so we're going to take them out. We haven't used the shield, and we've gotten the Politoed out of the way, which was not really too big of a threat, to be honest, to the entire team, unless we're Trevenant. So, yay, it has Blizzard. So we're up against the Cresselia now. They're going for a Moonblast, no debuff. Great, we're going to go for another Wither Ball here. See if we can get a shield out of them. If they got a Water in the front, maybe there's something in the back weak to Ice. So I'm thinking at this point, you know what? I think I may want to keep this thing alive. So we're going to go ahead and shield you up. Okay, go for another one of these Weather Balls. This is interesting. What the heck's going on here? What do they have in the back? What do they have? All right, so I guess we don't want to keep this thing alive for whatever reason. They swap into it. Okay, I'm spacing out. That Articuno's back there. No wonder. We'd had this under control the entire time. Okay. So what do? Just farm this thing all the way down? Yeah. Yeah, spacing out there. Completely forgot that there was an Articuno up there. No wonder I was playing it like that. All right, so we're good. This is great. Yeah, we're not shielding a single thing up. We're not farming all the way down either because I guess that's a little crazy. We don't really need that much farm. Going for another Icy Wind. Debuffed a couple of times. No problem at all. I think it gets still a little close here. All right, so we go for the Hydro Cannon. And getting that last shield. Okay. We swap so we can like refresh all the debuffs. And unless they have 3 Grass Knots, they can't win this. So there's 1. And then why did I say 3? Because there's 1 there. We shield. And then they need another one. Alright, so there we go. And I could have farmed down, but I'm not risking it. Don't even hit any bubbles here. We're just like, take the win. So I don't know what was up with that one. I think it was the last battle. Okay, yeah, that was the last battle. That's why it was like that. All right, so if you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Oh, it's a 5-0, okay. All right, so there you have it. XL Trevenant is amazing. I love this thing. Gonna keep using it, see what I can do. Thank you for watching, and take care, trainers.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!